Hello again. This is Series 1, Episode 1. So we would like to start off with a bang. If you can look down this green, you will see the springbok. And yes, Renata's going to tell you all about it.
This is Rossmund Golf Estate. Now, Rossmund Golf Estate was established in 1980. Did you know that?
Really?
Yes, by Gary Player opened it. And it is currently an 18-hole golf course. It's one of only 5 golf courses in the world that is situated in a desert.
Oh.
So those were things we did not know. But it is amazing if you look around you. The greens are like this all year around. It always looks like this.
It goes on forever and ever. On that side, we're going to drive through there. We're going to take you on this tour through the clubhouse and the greens, obviously. And then we're going to take you to the club area, the resort area.
The lodge.
The lodge.
There's also a lodge based here on the golf course, as well as an estate that consists of phase 1 and a phase 2. So what you're seeing now is phase 1.
That is phase 1.
We call that the old phase.
The old one. They've got some more affordable options up there in the distance. They normally, I think, about two bedroom apartments or houses, little houses, some 3-bedroom townhouses, and then they're more closely situated.
And here below us, we're standing on the roof of the clubhouse. You can also see the pat-pat course below. So we're on the roof terrace of the clubhouse at the moment.
And you can see the phase 1. We're going to take you with a drive-through through phase 1 as well as phase 2. And there are hundreds and hundreds of Egyptian geese as well. You can't really see it. We can see it, but you can't really see it. It's a bit far away.
Even if we zoom in a little bit, maybe, okay?
We can try and zoom in. No. Oh, yes.
There
we go.
Puddle, you can see
you
some.
See, there are some. And some time ago, a year or 2, 3, maybe 3 years back, they had a desert elephant here, and they could just not get rid of it. It just kept on coming back. They had it twice here. They took it away. They darted it and took it away. Some probably, 50 kilometers from here. And it wasn't long and he was back again. It was a bull.
If you want to read up a bit more about Rossmund Golf Estate, you can just type that in on Google. They've got a wonderful web site. There's also a restaurant here. And at the lodge, you can have weddings. I'm speaking under correction, but I think the lodge has got 18 rooms and a swimming pool available. And there's also bowls. So that's part of the facilities here at the golf course.
And if you look closely, far in the distance, you can see the dunes. The dune belt starting from here to right south in Namibia. And then we will take you in a different direction again. The Swakopmund River is in a distance here, and it's in a distance there you can see the Rossmund Mountains. We will be taking you there sometime, and through the Swakopmund River we will take you, and about 40-50 kilometers from here is the Moonland landscape, which is quite spectacular, where we will take you as well. So let's go to the resort side, the lodge. All right, we're walking back or just around the building. You can see the clubhouse, and you can see all the beautiful plants here. Look at that tree. Quite something, I think. area. Can't really imagine that this is
In the middle
in
of
the
the desert.
middle of a desert where almost nothing grows.
This is where the lodge starts.
Here you can see one of the springbok. Not sure how many there are, but there are
This one is about 10 meters away.
a lot roaming free between the houses. You can see how tame it is. It's not really bothered by us.
The lodge, I think, is currently closed, no?
Yes, I think it's closed. Not 100% sure.
Yeah.
You can see there's another springbok here by the swimming pool. You will see it up close, and there it is, here by us. Just not bothered. And that's about, what is it, probably 8 meters away from me. And there you can see the swimming pool. Beautiful color. Rock swimming pool. And then you've got the accommodation. Ideal for weddings and functions. And now we're going to Alright, here we are at phase 1. We're first going to go into the townhouse section. Isn't it just beautiful?
I see some people have closed their gardens for the springbok not to damage their plants.
Well, they do come to feed, unfortunately.
People have really made their gardens look outstanding, especially with all the rocks that they had brought in, eh?
Beautiful. And as you have probably noticed, we're not English, we Afrikaans. So I just said they come to feed. Not feed is grace. But anyhow, you will pick up what we mean.
Now we're going to more private houses.
Residences, yes.
Not so much townhouses, but
Bigger houses.
yeah, detached houses. As you also can see, there's still a lot of urban available, especially in the second phase. I don't know about phase 1, whether there's still some urban available. It looks like it though.
There's always some for resale.
Yeah.
And just to give you an idea, an indication of price, Namibian dollars, a townhouse will go for round about 2 million.
Can be more too.
Can be
Depends on the size.
Slightly more, and could be slightly less as well. But and these big single houses, they go for around, I think, 2.6 to 6 million, more or less, depending on a house.
I'm just going to turn in here in Ostrich Crescent just to show you there's lots of these cul-de-sacs where the houses are basically built around the cul-de-sac, and it is really beautiful. It's like a small community on its own.
Very peaceful.
Of these there.
Cacti.
I don't know what you call them in English.
Some people call it skoonmastoel, which is mother-in-law's chair.
Directly translated.
There you can see a springbok. We're going to turn around just by it. Try not to chase it around or away. It's literally by the car.
Next to the vehicle. Ah, and it is so beautiful. And in between the houses where there are open spaces, the residents are allowed to make gardens on their own. That's part of those palm trees with the little purple flowers. That's part of it.
They just extend their own gardens into the communal areas.
Something about Rossmund that said it's 6,000, I think it's 6,068 meters, something to do, it's an M, so I presume it's meters of the golf course, the 18 hole. I saw also something about 17 par, but I think the 17 par was the 17 holes, but they've extended that to 18 holes now. I'm not a golf expert, but I think that was what it meant.
Neither am I, so the experts will probably understand what we mean, what we're trying to say.
And secured complex as well. You have to go through
The boom.
different booms. The phase 2 has got its own, and phase 1 has got another one.
There you can see the clubhouse there
On the
top
hill.
again. And now we're turning into the sort of second main
Road of phase 1.
of phase 1 artery.
also extensive here. So it's a paradise for bird watchers should they wish to come and visit.
Lots of parrots. You can hear the parrots making a noise. Lovebirds.
If you heard the hi, we know so many people here we're just greeting them on our way through the neighborhood.
Look at this beautiful garden.
Oh, that ivy. It gets me every time.
And this one coming up. Residents
this
of
is
the
an extended garden.
This is an extended garden, yes.
Sure. They've really made it beautiful.
Done well.
Feeling frenzy going on.
Yeah.
Now there you can see part of the golf course and two springbok taking a bit of a breather there.
Friday afternoon nap.
So I don't know what you call houses that are on the greens. It's like beachfront houses, but this is just
Green front houses.
green front houses. Yeah.
If there wasn't a word like that, that's a word. There's a word now. Term for that.
I still find it amazing that this is in the desert. As we
Yes.
said earlier on.
You would never imagine. This is part of the extended garden of someone as well.
The grass is so green. Everything is just flourishing. But phase 1 has been in existence for a bit longer than phase 2. You will now see when we get to phase 2, the gardens are not yet as developed as phase 1's gardens. And all those old eucalyptus trees.
Yeah, big eucalyptus trees.
Do you know what they've closed the road that goes
Straight on, yes, they did. It's
Close
closed.
it.
It's closed.
So you have to go through the book
You have to.
to phase 2.
As you will see, we're coming up to the boom now of phase 1.
For the security.
Security. We are well known here these days already. Not already. We've been here for donkey's years. So
Thank you.
so there's a few smaller townhouses as well, recently built. With a look at the springbok in the road. Very tame again. And the clubhouse and the bowling area.
I'm in this road.
Yeah, it's been closed.
Oh, yeah.
So and now we're going left into phase 2. I think phase 2 is about in development for the last
Thank you.
probably, what would it be?
3 years, 4 years?
4 years,
Maybe
probably.
a bit longer?
Maybe 5 years, but I don't think it's longer than 5 years. And they've only put up the new boom about less than a year
Yeah.
ago. 6 months probably, I don't know. We're going to go around the sort of ring road they have here and come back on the more built up area on our way back.
As you can see, there's plenty of urban available. All the for sale boards of estate agents. So there's still a lot of space left should you be interested.
I know that urban here sells for the really small ones, sells for 850,000 and up, and the expensive ones 1,600 square meters. They sell for about 1.2, 1.3 million Namibian dollars. Just to give you an indication of price. Well, I'm going to give you a view here from the top. Once again, so many greens down there. Let me try and zoom in for you, give you an idea. And so quite a few less houses here still developing, and here are people feeding the springbok. We will show you one of the feeding places. They are down here. I saw many of them.
On the greens, trimming the greens.
There you can see they're probably feeding there. I think someone might be feeding them there at the moment. You can see how many there are. To have that in your backyard, amazing.
Busy with a round of golf. You see they're on that green.
I'm going to
We'll show you just now.
Zoom in as soon as we get there on that side. There's this communal space here between these palm trees. What you wanted to say?
No, I'm seeing that that's most the last houses over there.
Yes.
And there they're busy building quite a huge one. And that's the last road of phase 2 over there.
Now this is the furthest.
There's a green and
part.
there's people on that green.
We'll zoom in slightly for you to see. And then there are people playing golf.
About phase 2 so far.
Yes, we've got a short distance still to cover in a more built up area of phase 2.
Oh, and they've made the hedge here of all types of thorny
cacti and
plants
all
and
sorts.
even prickly pear. And it's of such that no one can get through.
There you see the normal feeding place but it's privately done that.
And there goes the hammer of the new bolt. We haven't been in this part very often, eh?
No. And I have to mention as well that the springbok, they're not kept in here. There are gates for them to leave this golf course and go and roam in a desert.
And the river.
And they do. And they just keep on coming back again. There you can see some of the greens again. On this side, it's not been built up yet. There's this more rocky area where you can buy urban as well, but it's a bit more expensive there, and obviously a bit more expensive to build on as well.
And I think you've also noticed that all the houses are built in a similar style. The white stones that you see on that forms part of the face of the house, or some faces of the houses, it's mined, but locally mined
on these
grounds of the golf course. And the company who builds the houses is also sort of a subdivision
developers of these houses, and you have to the properties has to be built
with a certain amount of these stones.
At least 30%, not a little, at least 30% of the fascia of the house has got to be covered in this stone, and obviously the colours has got to be all
the same,
uniform, as well as the roofs.
Sure, this is a big house that they're building here, eh? This is just the lodge from the outside, where we showed you the swimming pool earlier on.
See there?
This is just what it looks from
the other side.
The other side.
Outside, basically.
And that's phase 2 covered.
That is it. We're going to end it here, and we will see you soon in episode 2. Please do like and subscribe if you like our videos. We're going to take you on quite some journey. Alright, this is extension 2, or phase 2.
Phase 2
of Rossmund.
As you can see, there are plenty of available urban. It is not as developed as phase 1 yet, but slowly but surely they're getting there. And
the urban here sells for between 850,000 and 1.3 million Namibian dollars, depending on the size and where it's located.
The 1.3 is not the maximum. It depends on the size of the urban, so I presume it can be more, not?
It could possibly be more.
Yeah, depends.
Just from what I know, the biggest ones, or the big ones, size 2,600 square meters, sells for around about 1.3 million. Some people here do feed the springbok, and we'll show you at least one place that we know of where they get fed.
And all these containers that you see here, it's part of the construction companies that are building the houses here.
And they specifically take just across this fence harvest or sort of mine, not harvest, probably mine, the rocks they use to cover the face or the
Facades of the
facades
houses.
of the houses. I'm going to show you outside what the greens look like over here.
People are also doing the extensions to their gardens here, but it's still in an infancy stage. As you can see, some houses they've planted palm trees outside of their boundaries already to try and start anew.
This is specifically where they feed the springbok. On this side you can see them. They're probably on their way to their feeding post now, going home. They are free to roam outside this development, the Golf Estate. There are gates for them to come and go as they please, but obviously with such a good life there's no natural predator for them in here, so they absolutely thrive here, and they obviously love being here. They're the natural lawn mowers over here, as it is. You can see the greens over here. Part of the privilege living here is that you can go and hike, not really hike, there's walking trails between the houses and the greens that goes on for miles.
Yeah, you can see how a garden has been extended across the road, and people have planted palm trees and geraniums, all those type of things. This is where the end of phase 2, that was the last road, but there you can see some more houses and part of the walkways that you can take. There's also the open gate for the springbok, that they can move out and roam in the river and so on. One of the gates that are open for them.
They do go and roam into the desert and the riverbed. It goes on for miles.
This gentleman's garden is beautiful. Sure, he's doing a lot of effort, putting in a lot of effort.
Isn't it just?
Look at the clouds all of a sudden, eh?
Fantastic.
Might have rain again tomorrow.
No, rain is sorry. It's not something that happens every day in Swakopmund. There are some years where there is absolutely nothing. It is a desert.
But today we had a few drops.
We did, yes.
What scared them now?
Something must have scared them.
Because they went to have a look at that feeding spot you spoke about.
Yes.
I'm going to turn right there in the next road.
Okay.
We take that back road again.
There's children playing in the street. There's quite a few houses going up here still, and the rocks we spoke about.
You can see them lying here in quite a heap.
is still in the process of doing the chipping work there, and every house is supposed to have at least 30% of the facade being covered in that rock.
I just love the street lights that they've put on up here. It is really, it gives the place an authentic feeling.
It is, it's very becoming.
And there's another big green here on the right hand side.
And up here is sort of a hillside. There are quite a few urban available over here as well, but obviously it is it's a special feature, so it's more expensive than the normal urban.
There's a Father Christmas in the back window of that car. People are looking forward to Christmas already.
Ready for Christmas already, yes. In Africa it's Christmas all year round. Look at those dogs in the car, going for a walk.
I like the fact that everyone is trying to make effort with their gardens and makes it inviting. You want
Yeah, that's quite appealing about this area. There is absolutely no one neglecting gardens, neglecting houses. All the houses are kept perfectly.
That's the lodge from the back side, but we showed you earlier on. That is what it looks like from the other end of the lodge.
And so we've come to the end of
Phase 2.
Phase 2. This was Series 1, Episode 1. Please like and subscribe. We are looking forward to entertaining you with another video soon.